right, top of the evening. This is the Source Experience, the news by Shanewz, Media Marketing Management Consultant Services. You do have options, or maybe you don't, or maybe you do. It's all on you. But yes, happy Monday, all. Hopefully, everybody had a great weekend and they are back in gear. For those that aren't in gear, maybe you're just doing what you normally do, stagnated, no motion. But we like to call this the motion talk. We are in the process of switching it up. It might turn into management motion talk, just switching it up a little bit. But sticking with my topic that I was speaking on earlier, for those that was over here rocking with me, um, Al Heyman, and I'm going to play a little bit of audio. You got the guys, they're coming back out and they're trying to run the plays now, once again. At the end of August, we were supposed to be sick from the start of the year, but unfortunately, I guess everybody got their flu shots, their COVID shots, all their shots, and nobody got sick. The only people that got sick were the people that were pushing those false narratives for the PPC as far as them coming to the forefront once again. But unfortunately, right now, they are on their fourth show and about a couple of weeks away. Um, Still no word on when Tank Davis is fighting again. You hear the whispers about Earl Spence possibly in December now, but he still doesn't have a coach, right? Um, he still doesn't have a coach, though, right? So how's that gonna work? Inquiring minds want to know. And speaking on that, do any of you Texas, media people know what happened with that? Did they settle? Are they still in court? This is stuff that you should be reporting on. That's news. Instead of coming on here speculating about, oh, he's fighting for Honduras in December. Where's the schedule? What did you say? Trick 615? Bro, get back to work. Damn, I'm at work, Trick. I'm at work. I'm working at my desk right now. This is the Source Experience. Yes, appreciate you, Big Chris in the building. Said, let's go, big dog. So apparently, the whisper is that Al Heyman is back on the scenes. Well, like I said, I was in contact with three PBC fighters, and Al Heyman has been on the scene. It's just that Prime Video doesn't want him on the scene. Now, a lot that I want to get to now, right? Remember that they were saying that Tank Davis allegedly, look, I don't even have no notes. That's how you know I'm nice with this now. So Tank Davis allegedly signed a deal, one of the biggest deals in boxing. That's what was being reported on the YTC. Never was confirmed. And now you notice why I say confirmed, right? Because like I said, this is a real news desk. We do report the news, right? Anytime something is confirmed, did Amazon Prime or Prime Video release a statement confirming this? Remember how I did last week for those of y'all that's in here when the Brian Norman and look, I'm gonna say this. I think the Brian Norman Boots Ennis fight. I said this earlier. It's either this is a shenanigan to get both of these guys popping as far as in the media and people talking, or the fight is already done. And this is the tester. They putting out the testers, like I said earlier. Because there's no way Bozy had no clue about what was going on. There's no way the lawyers who are paid on retainer received a counter offer and didn't know. Like, come on, man. This is the fight either is done, right? And they're gonna officially announce it for November 9th in a few weeks. Or this is just one big smoke screen to get Boots Ennis and Brian Norman some buzz. And I'm sticking to that. But back to what I was saying now about something being confirmed, right? When we was told this on the YTC from content creators that Tank signed a 5-fight deal of whatever crazy amount of millions of dollars, right? Why didn't Prime Video put out a press release? What is three people over here, one over here? Chris, if you're over here, right? I'm gonna talk to you, Chris, because you are an executive producer of the show, right? Now, Chris, common sense would say if a company, a you know, big time corporation like that did something like that, wouldn't you think they would put out a press release, Chris? When they have a big press release saying, "Oh, we signed Javante Davis to a five-fight, $250 million contract," but yeah, we didn't get that. You know, we did not get that. What did we get? We got the YTC as usual. Let me sit this down. Hold on, let me. How's that? Is that better now? Is that better? Look, my tripod. I got my tripod up. Is that better? Watch out there now. Yeah. Um, but why didn't we get that? Yes, sir. But I was wondering the same thing. There you go, Chris. That's why you were the executive producer. But yet we did not get that. But yet he was supposed to have signed this big deal, right? And the only reason I say that is because look, I'm going to pull something up right here, right? Watch this. You know, we keep the receipts over here, Chris. Watch this, right? Watch this. Check this out, Chris. Look at this, right? Man, please let them know we are cooking and we do it better than any of these guys, more professionally. But watch this right here. Look, we're at the desk, so we're gonna have a little fun. Now look what I just this is what I Google searched, right? This is what I just Google searched, right? And look what came up. Can you see that, Chris? Do you see that? You see what came up? The moment I put in Canelo Alvarez the zone deal, look what came up. Alvarez signed a US 365 million 11 fight deal with Golden Boy Promotions, the zone back in 2018. But the two parties canceled their deal in 2020. But you see how when he did it, there's press on it. There's press on that. Can y'all follow? Well, y'all can't follow it over there. But over here on the stream, are you following that, Chris? Chris, are you following that? Okay. Now let's go to Tank Davis. Watch this. See, this is, school is in session tonight, man. School is in session. Tank Davis, Prime Video deal. Watch what comes up now. Watch what comes up. Joe, did you see that, Chris? Are you guys watching this? Are you watching this, right? Are you watching this? Look what came up. Did you see that? Yo, man, did you see that, man? Well, yeah, on the YTC, they are telling us that he has this deal. But look, Tank Davis's prime deal. I'm gonna put it in news. Let's see that this is all nothing, nothing, nothing. Who reported this? Look, this is what I'm saying when you're dealing with YouTube, right? This is listen. You're going YouTube right now. These guys that have channels and they'll be debating, and you'll be like, "Yo, that's a lie, man. Suck my dick." What? Wait, bro, where did you get this from? where? Where? Who has confirmed this, right? Yo, who has confirmed this? Now, look, I'm gonna go back and get that. Look, I'm gonna take you back. Look, Canelo. Look at the difference. Now watch this. I'm gonna hit news. Look. Okay, this is the news on Canelo Alvarez. He's fighting Edgar Berlanga. That's so you know that this is legit. right? He's fighting Edgar Berlanga September 14th, right? Canelo Alvarez record, look, Canelo Alvarez record, career, fight results, stats, the zone, right? Oscar De La Hoya reflects on working with Canelo Alvarez after 365 million deal breach and lawsuit. So look, that deal was official. Look, in 2018, while still being promoted by Oscar De La Hoya, Canelo signed a 11 fight deal worth $365 million. Why aren't there any type of doings of this with Tank Davis? But yet on the YTC, where everybody is successful, where everybody that does views are official or in the loop, we don't see no mentioning of Tank Davis and the Prime deal. Anybody, it's four y'all over here, man. Please do not get quiet, man. It's four people over here. It's two over there. Don't get quiet. Why is that, man? You know why that is? Because it's nothing but smoke and mirrors over there. Now, the reason why I did this is shout out to the three fighters who I have spoken with, right? And I told them I was going to do this because they told me out there on my all three, that this was a bogus, fake deal. He does not have that. Because you know me being a reporter, because I am a reporter, Shanewz Enterprises and all that, Shanewz Boxing, Media, Marketing, Management, Consulting Service. The media hat was on. I said, wait, you mean to tell me, and I'm just going to call them fighter A, B, and C, because we do keep it professional over here. Fighter A, B, and C, you mean to tell me they had $250 million for Tank Davis for 7 fights or 5 fights, whatever the YouTube was reporting, and they don't have fights for A, B, and C? They said it was bullshit. They said, who has confirmed this? All three of these guys said this to me. And then I did my due diligence. I've been. Now I'm showing you the due diligence. So when you sit on the YouTube and you're listening to content creators with no motion, talk boxing for hours and hours with no receipts, man, suck my dick. He did it. He did that. Suck my dick. Weird. Where's it at, weirdo? Where's it at? Let me get to some of these comments, man. Let that soak in, man. Chris is laughing at me. Man, I'm glad I can make you laugh, Chris. But this is not comedy. This is serious, man. I was trying to find where the money went. You know, I talked to 3 good guys, man. These are good guys over there. You know, I know them. I watched their careers on the PBC side. I covered a lot of their careers. And they're not fighting. They don't have been in the ring. There's no money. Because I was like, no, that's wrong. You're lying to me. I had 3 guys tell me the same thing. But I said, yo, you guys are lying to me. Tank Davis just signed $250 million or something, or 300. It was something crazy. And they said, no, it's bullshit. And it's looking that way. Chris said at the arrival, why was he upset with the PBC that Frank and Tank? Because they did the 2 for 1. That was terrible promotion. Chris, don't get me started. I don't want to go there. I do not want to go there. I don't want to go there because, you know, me, I'm professional, man. I do this, man. If I point out shit, these YouTube content fakers, content haters, they can't fuck with me, man. They can't. But, you know, that was a 2 for 1 special. Oh, just in time for me to blast some, man. You're right. Red flag and conquest. Red flag. Red flag, man. It's a phony flag. But you know what's crazy? The YouTube is where they put out a lot of fake business. YouTube is where they put out a lot of fake business because the YouTube audience, respectfully in the industry, doesn't really matter. These guys aren't going to fights. I pointed that out yesterday. The content that I put out yesterday about that successful YouTuber that talked about my views, but I have more views than him. My live with Marcellus Wallace doubles his live with the most views. Right? The only thing he has over me is the video, regular like the regular videos. My highest was about 7. But you know what? The thing that kills me, his high was probably I think 15 to 16K. But it was him in a room like this. Well, not like this, because these guys don't rent spaces or they're not they set up like I had it in the crib yesterday. They like to do it out the crib. But mine's for 7,000. It was an interview with Troy Isley. Then I had another one with uh, Jose Cepeda. Then I had another one. Oh well, I had that was like a day in the life documentary that I did back when these other guys were trying to, jump in the lane. Right? They was ignoring me, but they wanted my vision. They wanted to do everything that I was doing, but yet they were not doing nothing they do. And I dropped that one. The show, like, it was one of the Jihad Tucker fight weeks. Man, real motion though, man. Real motion, man. Red flag is correct. Shout out to Toby. Toby's over here now too. Smash the like button. But yeah, so when you go on the internet, you look up Canelo's deal, right? Look, and then we can even look at this. Look, we can take it a step further back, right? Watch this. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Watch this. Floyd Mayweather Showtime deal. Look, here it is, right here. See this? Look. Floyd Mayweather Jr. made big news Tuesday, signing a 6-fight deal with Showtime that could net the Las Vegas champ more than 200 million. This was reported by the Las Vegas Review Journal. Right? Now here, look, here we see mentioning of Tank. But how credible is this site right here? Look, listen. See, this is why I'm taking y'all to school tonight with this, man. Look, Javante Davis claims he is richer than Floyd Mayweather at 29 after signing mega PBC deal. Right? This is from Marcy.com. But yet, when I punched in the deal, you see what I'm trying to tell y'all now? The news by Shanewz. When I punched in the deal, all right, no deal came up for Javante. But yet, look, we're going to click on this website. This website right here, Marcy.com, right? It looks like it's a Spanish website, right? With your content, nah. But look, they reported this. It's a website. I'm not fucking with that shit. That shit is some bogus shit. Look, Javante claims new deal. See, look, all these sites that are reporting this on this. Yard Barker, right? Essential Sports, right? But when you punch it in, where's Amazon Prime? Amazon Prime, nobody confirmed this. See? And then you wonder why guys be on the internet getting into heated debates with no motion. Oh, somebody did. Yes, he did. How? Where's it at? Who's reporting it? Who has confirmed it? Who has confirmed it, man? None of these guys confirmed this stuff, man. And consequence says it is an obligation for the parties to validate when they have confirmed a deal agreement. Try that ish on somebody else. Exactly. Shit is bullshit, man. It's just like everything else on boxing on the YTC. Bunch of smoke and mirrors, man. A bunch of jealous fans with no motion, no real credibility other than views. Oh, yo, I get views. Word. When are you going to fight? So who do you actually go in the fight game? Now, the reason why I did this live like this is because this was brought to my attention by fighter A, fighter B, and fighter C. All were premier boxing champions, all under Al Heyman. Subsequently, all A, B, and C do not have a promoter. They are not with Samson. They are not with excuse me. They are not with Sean. They're not with promoters. They're with Al. That is why they are not fighting. Now, had they been with Samson or Sean or I can't think of the other guy, Louis the Coopus, there we go. I know it will come to me. They might have been getting on fight cards, right? Because I said earlier on this one that David Morrell was with Samson. I think he might be with Louis the Coopers. I know Samson, Louis the Coopers. Their fighters are fighting because they're promoters. They're putting up the money, right? We talked about that. You want to go back over here and pull that up again for y'all? Educational purposes. What does a boxing promoter do? There we go. There we go. Look, all. Let's go to all. There it is, right? There's the overview. There's the overview, right? Man, we got 10 likes on the behind the source views. Appreciate that, right? But look what it says. A boxing promoter organizes fights, cards with which can include multiple fights in one evening. They work with boxer managers to create the card. They also secure the rights to the fights from sanctioning bodies, the WBC, WBO, IBF, etc., right? Promoters may need to bid against other promoters to win the rights to the fights. Promoters make money from a variety of sources, including ticket sales, broadcasting right, site fees, and percentages of the fighters' earnings. For example, promoters may take a percentage of the earnings of major fighters while giving less to the fighters they don't think need as much money. Very interesting. See, right here, let's go to this. You see this one following it? What does a promoter do for a boxer? While the primary focus is on the punches thrown in the ring, ticket sales, these are the things promoters default pulls to ensure a profitable event. I was looking for my other definition that shows you that the promoters take the risk because they pay for everything. You know, I had that up here. I don't know where it's at. Oh, here it is right here. There it is right here. Boom. A boxing promoter is in charge of setting up and paying for everything involved in a boxing match and making sure all legal requirements are met. There it is, right there. That's what the promoter does. So, going back to what I was stating, Samson, Louis the Coopers, and Sean, the reason why their fighters were fighting is because they were paying. Fighter A, B, C told me this. And it looks that way now, right? It looks that way. Hopefully you guys are catching this source. Let me get to some more of these comments. He said most of these channels are similar to Bob Arum. Yesterday, I was lying. Toby's funny, man. That's that UK humor, guys. That's that UK humor. He said, I'm not getting me with the hocus pocus. That's all it is, man. Shout out to WCS over there. That's all it is, man. But I just wanted to come on here. I've been on almost a half hour, right? Kicking it with y'all. But yeah, man, these guys, unfortunately, like I said, man, and please don't say I'm pocket watching. I'm not pocket watching. Like I said, I have a credible media company. And that is one of my pitches that I tell fighters that are going to be working with me coming to the table. I do media work as well. So I have other media members that are certified, that I fuck with, that can put out stories on you, that I can set up interviews with you for, you know. When they ask me about YouTubers and shit, I'd be like, what do they do? Respectfully. Their views, what do they actually do? And I think a lot of fighters are starting to see that now. Well, they've been seeing it. That's why you see certain fighters, they don't really fuck with the YouTube community. And the ones that do, right? The ones that invested heavy into the YouTube community, look at them. Look at their brands. Look at their brands, man. Smoke and mirrors, right? Smoke and mirror brands, man. And I see WCS is over here, so I'm going to bring him up. WCS made a valid point on one of his lives I was watching. A guy who invested, that's what he did. He invested into the LDBC, right? They gave him a Lifetime Achievement Award in the alley. This is a former, one of the longest reigning champions. They presented him an award in the alley, in the parking lot. Former world heavyweight champion. YouTube guys that quote unquote do things in boxing, do things for boxing. They presented one of the longest reigning WBC world heavyweight champions a Lifetime Achievement Award at the Piggly Wiggly. It was in the parking lot. I seen him. I was doing Instacart. I was doing Instacart, man. I seen him, man. I was like, yo, nah, that ain't Wilder. I was doing Instacart, man, because you know one thing about Instacart, you can do Instacart all over. So I happened to be in the ATL for the weekend. And I was like, nah, that wasn't, nah. I was like, no way. I was at the Piggly Wiggly. I was doing Instacarts, man. I had to go do a drop off. And I was like, nah, fuck Wilder in the Piggly Wiggly? Fuck, nah. Then, got done with my orders. I go on live. I was like, oh shit, that was champ. What the fuck was he doing over there? Getting a Lifetime Achievement Award at the Piggly Wiggly. Go figure, man. Go figure. And I seen him, man. I seen him. But I was like, nah, that ain't the champ, man. What the fuck? He's not shopping at the Piggly Wiggly. This is the Source Experience. The news by Shanewz. Thank you, WCS. I'm glad I can make you laugh. I'm learning, man. I watch you, man. You nice with it too, WCS. Salute to you, man. At the end of the day, you guys are gonna say, man, suck my dick, fuck you. It's just comedy, man. It's content. If you can't take my content, be like the other guy. Wait a couple of weeks and then comment, right? He waited a whole couple of weeks and then he commented. And I had to bring him back into reality. Like, bro, I do more views than you. You're talking about my views, 28 views, because there's 28 people like you that are super fans, super jealous, super no motion, right? I have motion in this, man. I am a young manager earning stripes, whereas You're still talking about views. I just came back from Canada with my family, right? You're talking about views. I showed you in the breakdown that um I have a video that got damn near 400K. You don't have nothing close to that. I have another video that has 30K that was at an actual fight. Your highest viewed video was what? You in your crib, in your study room. This is my study room. You heard when I came and I checked in, she was like, work with study. I said, both. This is my study room. I come here and get it popping. Whereas you sit in your crib, and there's nothing wrong with that. I sit in my crib and do it too. But there's levels to this. So when you say that you're successful because you do XYZ views on YouTube, I think I'm more successful than you because I did more views than you. And I actually go to fights, worked fights, been a part of a fight team, helped to broker a deal. These are some of the things I don't think you even have accomplished going to fights. I think I've been to more fights in Texas than you. A couple Earl Spence cards I've been to. Back when I used to help him pro bono. Look it up. Team Spencer, it don't make sense. That's mine. I created that. Content creator. At the time, marketing creator. Media marketing agent. Shanewz boxing. But hey, what do I know, man? Hopefully you guys are enjoying my sauce tonight. I'm glad I can make you laugh as well, Chris. Glad I can make you laugh as well. But yeah, shout out to fighter A, B, and C. I told them I was going to keep it professional, wasn't going to mention their names, but I think they were spot on. And they told me to pull these things up, and as I did, like I said, I see the Canelo Alvarez $365 million deal. There is no confirmation of the Gervonta Davis deal. But what there is a confirmation of, and shout out to Shakur Stevenson, right? He won over the matchroom for 2 fights. Remember, you guys were whispering that he could have fought, he could have fought Tank, but he ducked. Maybe the money's not over there right now. Maybe they don't want to do business right now, But nobody talks about these things, right? What they do talk about is things that they cannot confirm. Like I said, remember last week when the Brian Norman shit jumped off, and I said, damn, did anybody get a confirmation from who? Fighters First Management, from the promotional companies, and then what? The Boxing Voice did that. That's usually how it works in the business world, not the YouTube world where, man, suck my dick. Yes, he did. How? That's how they're doing deals? That's how they coming to the table? I don't know, man. I don't know. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this sauce tonight. Like I said, I'm not going to stay on too long. I just wanted to come on here. I told fighter A, B, and C I was going to talk about it. I think I did, man. So apparently all of this Al Heyman's back shit, he never left. He just wasn't allowed to be a part of the budget, the process, and it shows. Maybe that's why we only have 4 fights. Maybe that's why Sean, Louis the Coopus, Sampson's fighters are the ones fighting, right? And the 2 stars. Canelo got 2 dates, and I'm pretty sure Tank Davis will get another date. Just with who, I don't know. You do have options, man. Serious inquiries only, man. We are expanding. If you are a young potential fighter and you're looking for representation, like I said, man, reach out to me. Hit me up behind the scenes. You can overlook my resume. If you doubt some of the things that I'm speaking on, I have other managers as references. I have a fight team in John Tucker and McCool Tucker, his father, um, countless other coaches, and like I said, managers, and just people in the business that will co-sign for some of the things that I'm saying. But we will have to cross the T's and dot the I's because this is the Source Experience. Serious business, media, marketing, management, consultant services. But hey, what do I know? Thank you to everybody that was in here this evening. Salute to the 10 likes over here. Hopefully, we got the likes up over here. I'm going to break this equipment down and get up out of here. Tomorrow's another day. Or maybe I'll come back on tonight. I don't know. Maybe, it's early. Maybe I'll pop up in the gym. You know how I do. Maybe I'll come on with my dog. But I just, like I said, I wanted to just put that out there for A, B, and C. So for you guys that are saying Al Heyman is back, Al Heyman never left. He's always been here. It's just that a lot of the stuff that being reported on this YTC is smoke and mirrors. I think I showed that tonight. Thank you so much, Chris, executive producer. As always, man. Not bad for Beetlejuice Boxing, right? Y'all was trolling me earlier. Y'all see, I told you when I come here, they don't want to troll. They don't want to troll no more, man. When I pull up here and you see how I walked around the room a little bit, they don't want to troll, man. It's unfortunate, man. But if I go live in my car, right? When I break all this down and I go live in my car, I think they'll pop back up. What you think? Yeah, what you think, man? It's facts, Chris. They do be disappearing, man. Listen, a lot of these dudes that you see what my thumbnail read tonight, man. A lot of these dudes, they didn't want to even support the vision. But then they tried to copy the vision. Where they do that at, man? The internet, YouTube. Wait, how do you not support something or notice it, but yet you're trying to do it? And you're doing it all wrong. You're doing it all wrong. You don't even have the catalog, man. You're like that guy, man. The guy, that's what I call him now. Dick Eater 86, the guy. He fell for the bait, man. He jumped right out there. I was waiting for him to get stupid. Cause all these guys that talk about my numbers. Listen, me personally, I know I got big numbers. That's right. Really, on YouTube, I got big numbers. Right? And I was like, damn, that's what you're basing your success over? Bad. Your videos don't come close to mine. It's the most popular. So who's really unsuccessful? You are, not me. Because that's what you base your success over. And I just showed you, I walked you down. You don't even have now with 6 figures. 6. I have multiple 6-figure videos, right? Then I showed you I have interviews, actual interviews, like Tony Harrison. I had Tony Harrison sitting right across from me. Not here though, because I didn't have this yet. But we was at the Sheraton in Brooklyn, right after he won his world title. He sat right next to me. Like some Walter Cronkite shit, man. 2020, Dateline. Got way more views than you, man. So what are you talking about, man? And then you want to debate. You don't even have it. I'm going to keep it all the way tall with you, right? Your whole budget for that whole debate league, that shit can't even afford my consulting fees, bro. I'm being honest. I'm being modest, too. You can't afford my consulting fees, right? Right now. And I remember selling this to dudes on YouTube, and they was laughing. No, I'm laughing at you niggas. You can't afford me. You can't, right? Because the bigger Jihad gets, that's what I'm telling y'all. Y'all can't afford me. He just fought his 14th fight. He fought internationally. You guys can't afford me, man. You're not even in my league, man. Remember last week, Chris, when I was talking my shit, and I said I was the Bud Crawford. I said I was the Bud Crawford, two-time undisputed. Y'all might have had a better chance of getting me when I was Jack of Fitness, when I didn't know the game, right? I didn't know the game. Y'all could have got with me back then as Jack of Fitness, but I was an undisputed champ then, right? Now, I always use that dude because it was written, right? Earl Spence went on to become a multi-million-dollar fighter. I never take that away from him. A multi-million-dollar fighter, right? Pay-per-view fighter, right? Now, they didn't give me my flowers, but look how the game turned out. Not only did I get my flowers, I got them even brighter and bigger. I got a 17-year-old at the time, a 17-year-old linked up with who? James Prince, and the rest is history, right? All while these guys were trying to defame my character as a professional or somebody that does these things. And it's written, until you do right by me and mines for all the lies, nothing good is coming your way. What happened to your boy? What happened to that boy? What happened to that boy? What happened to Frank Martin, man? Didn't I tell y'all Frank Martin wasn't like that? Yeah, me, the media marketing agent. Me, the talent scout. Didn't I tell you Frank Martin wasn't like that? Remember those lives back then when he turned down the Shakur Park fight and I said he was a sucker, a lollipop? Didn't I tell you that? And what did Frank do? He turned out to be a lollipop. Javante put him out. And I'm going to close with that. Right? Because look, I always got to throw the content out there. Right? I want y'all to see the content, right? You know, because like I said, I'm a content creator that actually has content that is viral, been viral, right? How many of y'all can actually say that as a content creator? But we talking about views. We talking about views, right? We talking about views.
You got the right face structure for a good knockout, you know what I mean? So once I land that good punch on that chin, it's over with. Oh, that's up the jab.
They didn't want me to be media. We did that. They didn't want me to be marketing. We did that. They didn't want me to be a manager. We're doing that. This is the Source Experience. The news. By Shanewz. You know, you do have options. Serious inquiries only. The work is all over the game. Got it.
Yes, the work is all over the game, man. Everybody have a blessed, great evening. Man, he said, I got the troll shook. Indeed, they should be. Man. Oh, man. What you say, Chris? $1 million Marley? Can you have a 14-year-old coming too? Man, $1 million Marley's already there, man. If they ain't know already, man. They ain't know, man. But shout out to everybody that has been a part of the growth. Shout out to everybody that has been a part of the, trying to get in the way. At the end of the day, you only get in your own way. And shout out to the ones that lied. Because without your lies, right? Even though you're going to have to pay for those lies, right? It was written. You got to do right by your sins. But if it wasn't for your lies, it wouldn't have brought the things that I have become to the surface and to the light. Because everything that you said I was, I turned out to be the exact opposite. Everything you said that I did not have, I ended up, as you can see, getting. How are we looking and sounding now? How are we looking and sounding now. This is the Sauce Experience. Continue to ignore. The ones that ignore is going to be the same ones saying, yo, Sha, you think my son got it? Yo, Sha, you think this guy got it? And I'm going to say, what did my man DJ say at the end of Hustle and Flow? Everybody got to have a dream, right? Got him, I holla. Everybody got to have a dream, right?
Hey, shout out to Jackal, man. Jackal Fitness. They've been rocking for a long time, man.
Yes, baby.
They've been rocking for a long time.
Real media, baby.
Speaking of the big elephant in the room, man, you signed with Top Rank. Mm-hmm. You know, give me a little backstory as to how you even linked that up, man. You know, at 17 years old, signing with Top Rank.
Shout out Jackal.
You know, how was that for you?
Shout out Jackal Fitness. That's the only answer I can.
Over there, Jackal Fitness doing the damn thing. I just like to see what they was able to get you to be able to make that next move in this boxing game, because a lot of cats don't get the opportunity. But for you, it seems like you was ready and built for the opportunity, man. It's almost like 17 years old, man. You stepping up to a huge plate. It's a lot of responsibility that goes into what you're doing. Oh yeah. Big stage, Top Rank. Man, come on. Wearing the jersey. Tell us about that LeBron jersey, man. Your first play.
Shout out Jackal Fitness, because he gave me the idea, the LeBron James of the game, you know.
Yo, this is the real Mr. ESPN right here. You know the vibes. Yeah. See what it is. Powered up by that Jackal Seymour's. Yeah. Definitely. Ooh, that's that Jackal Seymour's right there. Just put in that work. How was that work, man?
Good, 8 rounds.
Yeah. With February what?
February 13th, tune in.
That's right.
ESPN Plus, tune in.
Yes, sir. This is the one right here. Jahad Tucker. Follow him on Instagram. Y'all seeing them all over. Major interviews. You know, we just getting started. 2021, big things coming.
21 takeover, 2022, all the rest of the years to come.
Guys, and then again, it's been, but then being loyal, God always bless people who are very loyal.
Yes. Salute, man. Once again, man, this is Jackal Fitness with the champ, Richard Comey. Havoc in the building as always.
We are in the hurt business.
Hey.
Like, subscribe, and hit that bell.